Alright, on to round one of our white-black mid-range modern cube rough drafts, and we'll keep this. Little lacking in early game interaction, but Phyrexian Arena should be nice. Liliana can be good. And we're on the play. And if we ever get to 5 mana, we got some good angels. So, Caves, goo. Also, our mana's nice, thanks to having our one duel, so we actually can cast our double black stuff, if it comes down to it. Vern Catacombs for our opponent. And passes. Well, there's our double black stuff. Let's get down Gifted Aetherborn. And ship the turn. We'll have to see. If we whiff on lands, I think we'll probably just Phyrexian Arena next turn. If we draw a land, we'll probably Liliana. Also depends a bit on what our opponent does. Blood Crypt, tapped. So our opponent could be just about anything at this point. A lot harder to tell in Limited than in Modern. Alright, Isolated Chapel. So maybe some sort of Mardu midrange. We do draw land. Well, let's get into a Gifted Aetherborn. Gain a bit of life. And I think we're actually still just going to Phyrexian Arena. I think drawing 2 cards a turn is more impactful than a Liliana right here. Make sure we keep hitting our land drops. And if this is just like a mid-rangey battle... Alright, Pilgrim's Eye. Opponents fixing their mana. Huh. Well, if this is a mid-rangey battle, I'm feeling pretty good with where our hand's at the moment. And I'm feeling pretty good about our attack. Oh, Island. So our opponent's playing a lot of colors. So we get an extra draw. Now, get into a Gifted Aetherborn. Hit our opponent. Down to 15. And I think we're just going to get down Liliana and kill the Pilgrim's Eye. I think that's better than Sorin, make a vampire, get hit by Pilgrim's Eye. We do got to be aware of our opponent having blue mana. Definitely could mean counter spells. And we do not have counter spells. Alright, there's a Skin Render. That's a good way to deal with our Gifted Aetherborn. This also just sets us up for a second Planeswalker, though, and we're still drawing 2 cards a turn. Or we Angel. Is that better? Just run out Baneslayer? Yeah, let's just Baneslayer and take up on Skin Render. We actually kind of have the sub-game going on where Liliana is taking up, and if we ultimate Liliana, we win. So our opponent has to make sure they can pressure Liliana, essentially. Read the Bones. You can see how powerful Phyrexian Arena is. I mean, Read the Bones is fine, but we just are essentially getting a Read the Bones every turn, more or less, from our Phyrexian Arena. Reflecting Pool. Yeah, our opponent's just like 4, maybe even 5 color control. Can they kill the Baneslayer? They can. Luckily, we have a ton more good threats. Hits Liliana for 1. So let's just Gideon. Take up Gideon. Take up Liliana. And I feel like our Planeswalker value plan is is working pretty well. Our opponent could have some haymakers, like a Grave Titan. I mean, Grave Titan is not bad. We do get to kill it, but that is a lot of value. Opponent gets in at Gideon. We draw a card. Play the Swamp. We definitely just have to kill Grave Titan, kill Skin Render, take up on a zombie, play Revoker, name... I don't even know. No, we can't name something we have. Oh, goodness. Oh, that was almost Ultra Punt. I was like, our opponent could have a Liliana the Last Hope. Oh, boy. That would have been bad. Planeswalker, we don't have. Opponent could have. Oblivion Stone's in the cube. That's a card we could name. I have no idea. Let's name Oblivion Stone. I mean, we're mostly expecting just to chump a zombie this turn anyway to keep our Planeswalker high. We could also get some awesome surprise mana tithe value. Definitely not impossible. Oh, come on. 7 mana. 7 mana. 7 mana. Yes! Yeah! Full tilt mode achieved. We gotcha. We gotcha so good. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, that is the best. I love Mana Tithe so much. Oh, it's the greatest. Oh, our opponent, you could tell. They're like They're probably throwing their laptop across the room. So good. No one expects the mana dive. Oh, it's so wonderful. And it actually just wins us the game here, most likely. Oh, goodness. Goodness. Yup, we gotcha. Opponent passes. We'll keep drawing extra cards. It's some lands. So take up Liliana. Take up Gideon. Play a plains. And we'll just pass. Leave up our Avacyn. And this sets us up for Liliana Ultimate, and that should do it. Opponent has to kill Liliana this turn, or at least hurt Liliana this turn. Alright, I guess Rawl Zarek is a way our opponent can ping Liliana. Cycles Fetid Pools. I mean, they probably have to just bolt Liliana. Yeah. We also get to eat the zombie since it has to attack. Ooh, Pack Rat's a good card. Opponent. Attacks. Gotta attack with the 0/1. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Man, I still gotta make the montage video of people not attacking Gideon. Opponents tried like 7 times. Gideon. Gideon and Mana Tithe. Ah, they're back to it again. They reset. Alright, they got there. This is like all my favorite things. Oh, I overtapped. Alright. Run out Avacyn. Eat a zombie. Eat a zombie. Oh man, and we just kill the Pack Rat? Oh, this is Blowout City. Our opponent should probably just scoop here. This one's over. Yup, and we got there. Well, oh, that went wonderfully. I don't know if it could have went much better than that. So bring in Duress. Definitely want Duress. Gonti could be fun in this matchup. What's not good? Doomblade actually seems a bit sketchy since we saw so many black creatures. The same is also somewhat true of Slaughter Pact. Maybe we go up Never for Slaughter Pact. And then, do we want to change anything else? We might just run it like this. Mana Tithe is going to lose value here. We can probably just take it out, actually, because our opponent, after you get Mana Tithe once, you watch. Our opponent is going to play around it like crazy because it's so... it's so tilting. So we kind of got our value out of it for at least the rest of this next game, I would say. Isolation, sure, I guess. What would we even be bringing in? I guess Gonti would be the card I'd mostly be interested in. Although we are on the draw. Mana Tithe is good on turn 2 on the draw. Let's keep it. Let's just run it like that. Change up the removal a smidge. Bring in the Duress. Call it a day. Okay. Well, we got the Mana Tithe for turn 2. So we'll keep. Also have the Looter Scooter, which is good. Terramorphic Expanse. Welcome to Modern Cube. Play the plains, pass the turn. Opponent cracks. Oh man, are we going to get value on turn 2 out of this Mana Tithe? It might make our opponent just scoop. Inquisition. Yeah, we like our stuff. We'll Mana Tithe it. There's a Shivan Reef. So play a Swamp, play Smuggler's Copter. Pass the turn. Opponent. No, Pack Rat. Alright, well, hopefully we find removal. That can get out of hand pretty quick. We do have 1 Wrath. Opponent passes. Well, as much as I want to just start looting, we got to get rid of Pack Rat. There's too much risk that our opponent just goes land and we lose. Isolation. Well, play the Swamp, play Aetherborn. Our mana base is punishing us a bit here. Yeah, we're going to crew. If our opponent has removal, they have removal. Alright, there goes Gifted Aetherborn. Well, we still get a loot here, which is nice. Ay. Discard the Swamp. Definitely do not need more swamps. Now we need more crew members. Oh my god, deck. Alright, play the swamp, pass the turn. The good news is we're getting pretty far ahead on mana, which is helpful, but the bad news is, what do we have, 8 swamps and 8 plains, and we've drawn 6 swamps and 1 plains? Our opponent, though, is just not drawing lands, period. Deck. 7 of our 8 swamps have been drawn. 1 of our 8 plains. Oh, we'd be so far ahead if we could just play this Avacyn. Opponent finds a tap land. Alright, there's white mana. You know what? We're just going to pass. Our opponent's got to feel like they got to start playing things, I think. Ooh, they drew another land. They have all the duels, that's for sure. Opponent passes. Well, play the swamp, pass the turn. So what we want to have happen is our opponent just tap out for something. We really don't want to get this Avacyn countered. Read the bones. Alright. We're just going to run it out now while our opponent's tapped down. And we'll definitely use it to crew our Smuggler's Copter, because we'd really like to find some card advantage, something. Planeswalker, card draw. Opponent plays Fetid Pools. And passes. We draw a Plains. Well, crew up Smuggler's Copter. Get in with Smuggler's Copter. Loot away the swamp. Well, good news is we are going to start drawing action because we don't have much non-action left in our deck. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lands are gone out of 17. Opponent's hitting their land drops now. They have way more cards in hand than us because they didn't do anything for so long. And we just haven't hit any of our big stuff. Opponent passes. Wrath isn't particularly helpful. Well, we're going to stay on the same plan. Crew up Copter. Oh, really? Alright. They got rid of our Avacyn, and now we're back to 0 creatures. We have really run super awkwardly. And our opponent is completely caught up on lands, and we know they have a handful of action. Million mana, Nicole Bolas, the God Pharaoh. Hits a Duress. Well, let's get rid of Nicole Bolas. Opponent can Duress a removal spell. Would love to draw a Planeswalker here. That would be spectacular. Our opponent has so much removal that's not even good. Well, Arena's good if it sticks around over the long haul. Can help us get back in the card advantage fight. Opponent. There's a Grave Titan. And we don't have a Wrath anymore, so that's actually pretty bad. Ugh. Man, we are running insanely poorly. Opponent plays a land. Goes attacking. Jeez, this has been bad. Opponent has something. Cycles Wandering Death. Yeah, sure. Modern Cube. Whatever says modern to you. Down to 11. Well, if we don't draw action here, we're just done for. Opponent. Chandra. I feel like this should be an insanely good matchup for us. Opponent hits a land. Well, kill Chandra. Make a zombie. Pass the turn. We're still in super bad shape. Wow. The bottom of our deck is just all planeswalkers and huge creatures. And the top of our deck is all lands and removal spells. Blood Crypt for our opponent. Tapped. Well, our opponent does have a lot of big planeswalkers. I will give them that. Definitely bringing Gonti. Opponent's going to kill our Smuggler's Copter. Okay. Goes attacking. So let's isolate a zombie. Kill a zombie. Down to 3. Down to 2. Well, play Elspeth. Make a 1/1. kill the Karn, play the Hex Mage, pass the turn. We are still just going to die to our Phyrexian Arena, though. Opponent has a Braid. Alright. Well, that was some epically bad running. Woo! Opponent is... yeah. Alright, so bring in Gonti. Whew, that was bad. That was so incredibly bad. Gonti comes in. Go down, Condemn. Grizzlebrand comes in. Go down, Temporal Isolation. And Burial Rites? Let's just go like that. Alright, we're on the play. Alright, not an exciting hand, but we can try it. We know our opponent's deck is amazingly slow. So, Plains, go. Manatize seems pretty good against what our opponent's doing. We are going to need to draw some lands, though. Play Revoker. Name Chandra. Pass the turn. Yeah, we really want to get this Sorin down on time. Catacombs for our opponent. And passes. Well, there's a Plains. That's good. We still want one more land, but that does mean Sorin can come down next turn. And then hopefully the Angels after that. Get in with our Revoker. And pass the turn. Opponent cracks. Blood Crypt. Tapped. What do you got, opponent? There's a Swamp. And we're just going to counter that. Might as well get some value. Also, since we know our opponent's deck is so expensive, not giving them a land is actually nice. Play the land, get in with our Revoker, and let's start making Sorin tokens. Pass the turn. So we wouldn't mind just drawing a land here. If not, we'll probably just have to run out our Smuggler's Copter. But a land would be super nice. Terramorphic Expanse for our opponent. Ooh, I actually really like that draw. So let's Duress. See what our opponent has going on. Ralzeric, Karn Liberated, and lands. We're going to take Ral and try to kill our opponent before they get Karn down. So let's Emblem. Hit our opponent for 5 to 10. Play Copter. And pass the turn. So we're pretty close to winning next turn. I think if we draw land, assuming our opponent doesn't draw anything, we win. We can Baneslayer, Crew, Emblem Sorin again. And our opponent scoops it up. Yup, well, that went pretty well. Anguish and Making wasn't going to do much. Whew, well, we got some sweet Mana Tithe value. Actually, we got sweet Mana Tithe value every round of that game. Pilgrim's Eye this game wasn't that good, but round 1, it was essentially game-winning. So, yeah, we will take it. Oh, what a grindy cube.
Thanks for watching the video. If you haven't already, take a minute and click that subscribe button. It's a great way to support the channel for free, and you'll find the next video in the playlist right here.